What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so it was a couple of months ago, maybe 4.5 months ago now, going on 5 months ago, when Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Philadelphia Eagles 38-35 in the Super Bowl 57 to win their second Super Bowl in 4 seasons. During the regular season, Patrick Mahomes won his second league MVP award. And some people feel that the Chiefs may be on the verge of a new dynasty. Time will wait to see if that will be the case. But there are many people who feel that Patrick Mahomes exaggerated that injury during the Super Bowl to try to make his performance look that much more epic. And I'll put a link to this article in the pinned comment in the comment section below. Just a few months after the big game, some players from the Philadelphia Eagles still remember what happened at Arizona. Furthermore, they believe Patrick Mahomes faked the ankle injury to make everything a bit more epic. Patrick Mahomes led a remarkable comeback for the Chiefs against the Philadelphia Eagles, throwing for 3 touchdowns and scoring 17 points in the fourth quarter. Though he was seen limping throughout most of the game, after the ankle injury suffered against the Jacksonville Jaguars in the divisional round, Mahomes was sensational with a 131.8 rating. However, Brandon Graham believes everything was fake during an interview at Sports Take. He went in there on the sideline and he's looking like he's hurt. We're thinking, we've got to get to him. We've got to get to him. Then he came out. You could tell how tough he is, man, but that boy acted good. He sure put that face up like supposedly hurt. Yeah, look, this is how I feel, man. I hate how these prisoners of the moment people, like I said, you're going to start seeing in the NFL, going to disrespect all the players of the past, all the quarterbacks of the past, and talk about how they do the same play in football now. If you notice, anybody that played before 1990, most definitely in 1980, they just solely disqualify. If you played before Joe Montana, hey, they're not even going to talk about you. So, Y.A. Tittle, Norm Van Brocklin, who else? Trying to think of Johnny Unitas, Joe Namath, who I think is overrated anyway, but that's just my opinion. Terry Bradshaw, who's also overrated. All those guys, all those quarterbacks, they're not going to acknowledge you. They're going to say you played in a weak era, blah, blah, blah. They just take the same page from the NBA. And that gets annoying. When I saw someone have this dude right here, Patrick Mahomes, as a top 3 all-time quarterback, that's when I knew we're in a fake news era. But I do want to say something to these players, right, that are so quick to shit on Patrick Mahomes. I ain't hear none of this shit the entire time, for the most part, from these dudes and Tom Brady. Oh yeah. I'm never letting that shit go. I watched this guy play, man. Tom Brady is the most overrated goddamn quarterback. I don't care if he got 7 championships. I'm sticking to my guns. He's great, but he was in fortunate situations all the time. And when he went to Tampa Bay, he played on a damn near super team. The reason why he left the Patriots, because he knew they was going to go down, get ready to go to a decline. But nobody calls him out for playing on super teams. And he's a cheater. It's funny, Lance Armstrong, his doping scandal, his career is forever tarnished because of that. Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, their careers are tarnished. So this ain't a racial thing. It's just that Tom Brady, for whatever reason, this cheating motherfucker And yes, he's a cheating motherfucker. Look at his record. Look at the history. He escapes criticism. Tom Brady, man. Fuck that cheater. Ask the St. Louis Rams how much they admire Tom Brady. The Patriots beat the greatest show on turf 20-17 in that Super Bowl back in 1999. No, 2000. Excuse me, it wasn't 1999. 2000. To this day, several Rams feel like the Pats knew what was coming. Rumors circulated that the Patriots videotaped the Rams walkthrough before that Super Bowl. And it did seem like they knew every damn play that the Rams drew up. The proof that cheating was going on came in 2007 when the NFL fined Coach Bill Belichick a record $500,000 for videotaping opponent signals. By league rules, that is not permitted. That episode was dubbed Spygate. Now, sure, you could argue that Brady didn't know and can't be blamed, but knowing the other team's defensive signals helps the quarterback. That's hard to argue. But Brady was also caught up personally. The league suspended Brady, its golden boy, in a cheating scandal called Deflategate. In 2015, Brady was suspended 4 games for violating the NFL policy on integrity of the game. Brady's shady behavior cost the Pats $1 million fine and the loss of 2 draft picks. After an investigation, the NFL ruled that Brady was generally aware of the inappropriate activities. Footballs were deflated under league standards in the AFC Championship game against the Colts. Yes, Brady is a convicted cheater. Worse, Brady went out of his way to cover up his crime, even destroying his phone to hide communications with the ball boy, whose nickname was the Deflator. Even when Brady was asked by NBC News reporter Peter Alexander, is Tom Brady a cheater? Brady swung and missed. His answer, I don't think so. The Houston Astros were caught cheating during a World Series. They stole signs from opponents and knew what pitches were coming. That's a huge advantage. I think they should have taken the championship away from the Houston Astros. Yet, for some reason, when you point out the fact that the Patriots did something similar, probably in multiple Super Bowls when you think about it, you get a shrug. Oh, well, I mean, it is what it is. That's what you get from fans. I'm sorry. But before I go in on Patrick Mahomes, I need people to start going in on Tom Brady. And it's not going to happen. So I'm not going to go in on Pat Mahomes unless he started doing some real dumb shit. I just can't do it in good faith. Because I watched Tom Brady for his entire career cheat. They cheated in the last Super Bowl they won against the Chiefs. They called 1 million penalties on the Chiefs to like 3 for the Buccaneers. So, nah, I don't even care if the guy did fake it. He probably did. He probably on some LeBron shit. But I don't even care.